Relax first, then experiment with this lateral process of solving a problem, a situation where you feel stuck. Time 9 minutes, supplies just one piece of paper and a pen or pencil. Draw a box at the top of the page about the size of a business card. Below that, on the left, make a column of numbers from 1 to 10. Spend a few minutes relaxing. One way to start this is with a classic focus on breath. Close your eyes, breathe in through the nose for a count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Then exhale out through the mouth for a count of 4. Do this about 10 times. Another simple beginning is to clench one or both hands in a tight fist. Hold it and notice how it feels. We are wired in both directions, so clenching your fist for 20 or 30 seconds might even make feelings of anger arise. Let it go with a big exhale. Note how these relaxed muscles can connect us with a physical letting go that travels through the body. After reaching this relaxed state, think for a minute or two about problems and worries you have. Select one, the one that's really eating at you. It can be financial, performance stress, fear of loss, or simply figuring out how to get a material thing. Something about home, school, a relationship, an upcoming deadline, etc. Write down that one problem in the square at the top of the page. The content of the problem is private, so don't worry about it being too personal. Then imagine if a little girl ran up to you on a playground with a problem that to her seemed overwhelming. You wouldn't be dismissive. You would listen and try to give her some perspective about this important issue. You might talk about possible things she could do that would help. You might even thank her for trusting you enough to share the problem. Likewise, imagine sharing the issue you now feel stuck in with a trusted, wise, non-judgmental friend. They would express concern, but they wouldn't cockily tell you your problem didn't really matter. The classic in this regard is when I shared times of depression with friends, some of whom offered the sage advice, just be happy. I'd bang the palm of my hand on my forehead and sarcastically say, that's it. Why didn't I think of that brilliant solution to my negative feelings? I have an envelope for you. If you haven't already done so, please pause the video and write down a single issue where you feel stuck. Tear the envelope open. Hit the play button. There is a sheet of paper inside that reveals some really wise suggestions about your particular problem. I guarantee you will feel better, more hopeful after reading these 10 helpful suggestions. Just read them and see what you think. Oh, bad news, they are written in hieroglyphs. But pretend I just waved a magic wand, and now, miraculously, you understand glyphs. You might hit the pause button and take your time to translate the first 5. Write them down on the piece of paper. It's good to be a bit playful and imaginative. Here are the second group of 5. You might hit pause again. There should be some good ideas. Take whatever time you need. Imagine what a smart, helpful, non-judgmental friend would say about this problem, which you are sort of stuck on. Finish up the process by jotting down the last couple imagined pieces of advice. Being playful and open, is always a good idea when you're trying to get to a new position from one where you feel stuck. See if you can be impulsive and avoid overthinking. The advice is just for you, so it's okay if some of it doesn't immediately make sense. After translating all 10 beneficial suggestions, note if there's any change in your feelings about this issue.